I wanna dance, I wanna sing. I'll bring my neighbors, we'll do our thing. Dance together, young and old. Everybody's story told. La 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 la. La 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 la. I wanna dance, I wanna sing. I'll bring my grandma, we'll do our thing. Dance together, young and old. Everybody goes. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Welcome, bienvenidos. It's so good to see you all. This is your Kairos Alive Clubhouse, your perfection-free dance party. My name is Parker, and it's so good to see you all here today. I'm joined by baby Genné. That's right, I'm 24 weeks pregnant. Woo woo! And I'm joined here by my mom and director, founder of Kairos Maria. On the other side, we've got my husband, Tom. We've got Chris on camera. That was Kairos's Vladimir kicking off our theme song, Dance Together. We've got Kairos's A.M. and Eleanor on the chat, so send us your name, send us your everyday joys. And we have a special guest here today, Joe Davis. Oh, giveaway Joe, yeah. We'll hear from Joe in a little bit. Oh, and I see Louise on there, our volunteer coordinator extraordinaire. We've got Linda and Sandy and Tom. Oh, I see Soul coming in. We'll greet you all as we come. Oh, and I see Dan the man is on there. All right, all right.
Well, you know, today is a day, it's, some people are still doing some Mardi Gras kind of things, I'm sure. But we're really seeing this time as it is an awakening time. And it's a time of connecting and renewal, right? So we're so glad that you've joined us on our Kairos Clubhouse, because we're all about dancing together and welcoming each other. So let's just take a moment to just say hi to everybody. Count of three. 1, 2, 3. All right, I see it. Yeah, all right. We're all here, ready to dance, ready to sing, ready to share some love together.
And it's time to let that love, let that sun shine in as we warm up to the vernal equinox. That's right, the first day of spring. It's coming here in the Northern Hemisphere, the end of the month.
Yeah.
And what a great way to warm up is with our flash mob. That's right. How does that go, Mom?
Well, many of you know we have a structure we always do, but you can do it your own way, right? There's no right or wrong. Today we're going to change it up a little bit, so that'll keep our body brain waking up. So we're gonna reach up, we're gonna reach down, we're gonna reach up, and then we're reaching down. You can use your hands, your shoulders, whatever you want. Then we're gonna go across our body, side, 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 side. We're just gonna do that once, and then we're gonna jump to our in and out with our hands and our feet, or just you could do it a smile, a scrunch, and then a big smile. Let's try it again. We'll go in close to your body, and then out, stretch out, and in and out. And if you want to do double time, those of you that remember the dance Uncle Willie that I did many years ago, you could add that too. All right? We're just doing the chorus. You know it. It goes like this.
And up and down, oh, up and down, we take it side to side, oh yeah, side to side, in and out again, up and down, up and down, that's right, side to side, oh yeah, side to side, next part, in and out, in and out, let the sun shine, you got it, let the sun shine, in and out.
you know that when, this will really tell you dates, but when I was in high school, I got to go to the senior prom, and before I was a senior, and we saw the fifth dimension. These are the two young men that took us out, saved up their money, I guess, and they're so amazing in person.
So thanks to the fifth dimension for that song. Yeah, the chorus for sure.
Well,
we're letting that sunshine in.
That sunshine in. And it's a reminder, you know, when we take that moment to be present, to take a deep breath in and let it out, you know, a respirar, exhalar, right? It's being present in the moment. And if you reach however it feels good to reach, whether it's a really big reach with your whole body or just with your hands, that's so good. Our body brain loves it. It's yummy chocolate for our brain. So we're gonna and then when you come in close in that core movement, let's just reach it out. So let's take a breath in and then let it out and bring it in and breath out. Or breath in, however you want, and one more time, and bring it in and give yourself a hug. Yeah. All right, maybe send some of that hugs out. And we love to say hi to everyone, and if you'd be willing, if your name doesn't show up on your Zoom, if you would even chat your name, we'd love that. I see some new folks here today. It's so good, isn't it, Tom, to have, when we're all together and dancing together, I just feel more optimistic. I just, you know, that's kind of what happens. Well, I wanted to take a moment. You know, we love talking about the language of dance, right? There's so many languages of dance, right? And you all bring them to this dance circle. And what I was thinking about today is how I love to move in different ways. And I want to invite you, when you're dancing today, or any time today, or any time this week, that really be aware of maybe you sometimes go in a straight line, you know, you just go kind of right forward. But sometimes, oh, thank you, here's my head. You might do a meandering or curving pathway, and it might even just be with your arm, it might be with your whole self. But you might consciously take that, right? We'll try that today. And another one that I love that we were doing is that zigzag, right? That sharp. You're going to one side to the other. So I invite you to do that. And so we'll try that today, but I want to add one more thing. You know, sometimes, I don't know about you, I get worried about things, you know, when I think about what's going on and what can I do, and then I think about it some more, and then I'm just thinking about it. And I was reminded yesterday, I looked at this book about heart math, and it's really interesting, that idea that we know that our heart, right, is connected, right, and our heart and our brain. But one little tip I just got reminded of yesterday, I'm going to share with you. So if you're at that moment of, oh gosh, I'm worrying about this, I'm worrying about that, just take a moment to take a deep breath. Inhale and out, exhale, and then breathe right into your heart. Take a breath in, breathe right into your heart. All you're thinking about is breathing in and out with your heart. Breath in. And breath out. One more. Just being in your heart. Breath in. And breath out. Beautiful. I see you, soul. Thank you. So let's just keep that going. And you can do this in your chair or standing. And just imagine rooting your feet into the ground, your bottom of your feet if you can, or on the floor, or on the what are those things on your wheelchair?
The pedals of
your pedals of your wheelchair. Thank you. And then we'll take that again, however you want to do this. Breathing in, I'm going to reach my arms up. Breathing in, respirar, and then lowering those arms or just lowering your shoulders. Exhalar. Again. Breathing in, respirar, and then breathing out, exhalar. And then that hug, that core movement, I am blooming as a flower, and I'm going to open my whole self up to that sunshine. My flowers want some sun. And then let's try it again in Spanish. So we're saying, estoy floreciendo como una flor. Open up that flower. And then letting your fingers dance. I am fresh as the dew, and sending some dew out to everyone, a little freshening dew there. Soy fresca como el rocío. Yes. And then that strong mountain, however your body wants to feeling connected and strong, powerful. I am strong as a mountain. Soy fuerte como la tierra. And then stepping down that mountain, I am firm as the earth, right? Soy firme como la tierra. And then I am free. I am free. I am free. All right, so Vladimir, I would love it if you would play and we will dance and sing together. Hey, our friends at DAC, nice to see you.
Breathing in, breathing out. Respirar, exhalar. I am blooming as a flower. Estoy floreciendo como una flor. I am fresh as the dew. Soy fresca como el rocío. I am solid as a mountain. Soy fuerte como la montaña. I am firm as the earth. Soy firme como la tierra. I am free. I am free. Soy libre. I am free, I am free, soy libre.
Breathing in, breathing out. Respirar, exhalar. Vladimir, I am so excited. Would you do a special introduction to our special guest, Joe Davis?
For sure. Well, I have the honor. We all have the honor to listen and share this space, with a really good friend. His name is Joe Davis, and just like I met Kairos, I met Joe through community, through when you're doing your art, when you're sharing and having beautiful moments with people. And I'm lucky enough, to work in music and to be able to share my culture, with everyone. Joe is an amazing artist. He's a poet. He's also an activist. And I've been lucky enough to be the sound guy of the sound technician for a few of his shows, and listen to a big community of people doing amazing things. And there's not I mean, I can say a lot of things, but let's have Joe introduce himself, and tell us a little bit about what he does, and how love it's, what connects us through all of these beautiful experiences that we have. So thank you so much, Joe, for being here. Gracias.
Gracias. Thank you so much, Vladimir. Beautiful introduction. It is such a joy and an honor to be with you all today. My name is Joe Davis. And as Vladimir said, I'm an artist in the community. And I'm so grateful to join you and to experience this guided movement and this moment of just pause and breath and presence. I'm really grateful for that, because I know that we don't always have the time and space for that throughout our days. There's so many demands on us, and we can often feel pulled in different directions. But to take a moment to be in community and to pause and to breathe and to move together is really beautiful. And for that, I'm grateful. As an artist, I started creating art even from the time I was a little child. I would write poems and stories and songs. I always was really active, not only in my imagination, but even in my body, right? I was like a busybody. But I got really sick as a kid and I was hospitalized. One time I was even passed out on the bathroom floor and was rushed to the emergency room and was bedridden. But during that time of illness, I used music and poetry as a way to help me process my experiences and to cope and to even find a sense of hope and healing. And so that's what I offer to you as an artist. The whole reason why I'm even an artist is because art has been so powerfully transformative for me in my life. And so I want to offer that to you. It's a very communal experience for me. It's not just about me. I'm one voice of the collective many. So when I share this poem that I'm going to share with you this morning, I want to invite you all to do a call and response and to move with me. And so the refrain of this poem, it says, "We ain't backing up and we ain't backing down. We rise higher together. We take action now." And so what the invitation for you all watching is, when I say we ain't backing up, I want you to just back up however you feel moved, however you feel led and able. You can back up a little bit. So we ain't backing up and we ain't backing down. You can get down, get smaller. And then when I say we rise higher together, I want you to lift up however you can, whether that's with your shoulders, with your arms, with your eyebrows, in body or in spirit, as you feel moved. We rise higher together. We take action now. And you can say that together if you like to. We take action now, because that's what it's all about. When we see the way the world is and the way we long the world to be, the only way we're going to get there is together, right? Through love, as Vladimir said. So that's what this poem is about. It's called Take Action Now. It goes like this. This moment is our inauguration. This moment, we're no longer waiting. People of every race, nation, and generation come together in this moment we are creating. We ain't backing up and we ain't backing down. We rise higher together. We take action now. This is not for the applause of the audience, but to build strong the world in which we long to live. A love letter written beyond the pen, the dance in our breath, the song in our skin. This is the moment we dare to begin, where our fears end, where the bruised and the broken restore, repair, and amend. We ain't backing up and we ain't backing down. We rise higher together. We take action now. We ain't staying static or stagnant. We changing the status, because we know changing automatic. We have to make it happen. We turn our pain into power and our wounds into wisdom. In this moment, we honor both elders and children. In this moment, the stories we tell can help heal them. In this moment, our expressions of joy are resilient. We ain't backing up and we ain't backing down. We rise higher together. We take action now. Inspirational, unwavering, bold, confident, inclusive. We are the music that keeps the movement moving. We are the students of the revolution. We are the past, present, and the future. We put the us in justice and the soul in solution, making a resolution to not just talk about it, but to do something. If our legacy speaks volumes of who and what we care about, may the way we live our lives say it loud and say it proud, with courage and compassion until we have no doubt that this is the moment. We take action now. That's that piece right there. I want to share a couple more pieces, but yeah, I would love to hear some music. If we have time for some music, and maybe I'll come back and do a couple more pieces.
Sounds good. Vlad?
I love this.
Oh, so that's a good idea. Before we start, any other people want to share something? Thank you, Sol. You can unmute for a sec. Oh.
Let's pass it to you, Vlad, and keep that love going.
Love going. You have a song about love.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Joe. Yes, you know, we leave traces everywhere we go, and we meet people everywhere we go. And this next song I would like to share with you guys, it's called Los Hermanos, the brothers, and it's from a singer from Argentina called Atahualpa Yupanqui. When he wrote this song, when I sing this song, to me it feels like the story of the world, of humans, when we just move and make connections with people. The song talks about, it starts like this: I have so many brothers that I cannot even count all of them. In the valley, in the mountain, in the desert, in the sea, everyone has their own jobs and dreams, with hope in front. I have so many brothers that I can't count them. That's the chorus. I have so many brothers that I can't count them all. And then he keeps talking about how you move, even with your sorrows and your pain, that you have a backpack of pain sometimes that you have to carry, but you can share that weight with other people through love, right? And this song, I'm going to play it kind of like, remember the heart tango that we do? It goes something like this. We're going to reach with one hand. We're going to reach with the other one. We're going to do it one more time. And then we're going to bring that love into our hearts, right? And when you do this, you know, don't be afraid to really imagine and just reach towards maybe the camera, and so we can imagine that we're all holding hands and actually sending that beautiful energy. And it goes something like this. And you can reach and bring it to your heart anytime. So you can go reach, 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 hard. Yep. And it goes something like this. Yo tengo tantos hermanos. I guess I forgot to explain something before I sing the song. At the end, it has a beautiful surprise, because I'm talking about having all these beautiful brothers. But at the end, it uses the word sister to say that that's the most beautiful sister that you have. It's liberty, right? Freedom. Yo tengo tantos hermanos que no los puedo contar. En el valle, en la montaña, en la pampa y en el mar. Cada cual con sus trabajos, con sus sueños. Cada cual con la esperanza delante, con los recuerdos detrás. Yo tengo tantos hermanos que no los puedo contar. Gente de mano caliente, por eso de la amistad. Con un lloro pa' llorarlo, con un rezo pa' rezar, con con un horizonte abierto que siempre está más allá, con la cola para buscarlo, con tesón y voluntad. Cuando parece más cerca es cuando se aleja más. Yo tengo tantos hermanos que no los puedo contar. Y así seguimos andando, cultivos de soledad. Nos perdemos por el mundo, nos volvemos a encontrar y así nos reconocemos en el lejano mirar. Por las coplas que mordemos, semillas de inmensidad, y así seguimos cantando, urgidos de soledad. Y en nosotros nuestros muertos, pa' que nadie quede atrás. Yo tengo tantos hermanos que no los puedo contar, y una hermana muy hermosa que se llama Libertad. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Vladimir. Joe, just jump right in.
Oh, that's what I do. Jump right in. Yeah, I love that song, Vladimir. I love that song so much. I think I try to carry forward that spirit in much of the work that I do. This piece that I want to share connects to that theme and that message about, you know, how we're all interconnected, how we're brothers and sisters and siblings. Oftentimes I'll go to different, you know, community spaces or churches or schools, and I'll see signs outside that say, all are welcome, or we love everyone. And while I think that's beautiful, I also wonder, I'm like, do you really mean what you say? When you say everyone, do you mean everyone, everyone, everyone? And so I wrote a poem to ask a question about who do we mean when we say everyone? I think that's an important question to ask. I learned long ago that if art proposes to have all the answers, it's not art, it's propaganda. And so I want to create art that invites us deeper into living the questions together. And so my question today is, who is your everyone? When we think about the communities that we're trying to create, who's in and who's out, who's included and who's excluded? How are we creating a more expansive, beautiful community? And that's what I see happening here at the Kairos Clubhouse, right? A space of all ages and abilities, just dancing and moving and grooving together. It's really beautiful. And so let's ask this question together. When I say, who is your everyone? I invite you to take your arms, and we'll go back to that kind of base pose of hugging ourselves. Who is your everyone? And then you open it back up and expand that circle to embrace all those around you. We'll do that together. Who is your everyone? Who is your everyone? Is it only those in the country you were born in, or migrant workers whose customs and cultures may seem foreign? Is it only those in your church Sunday morning, or the non-religious, or Jews, or Muslims, or Mormons? With who does our everyone begin or end? Is it only those with our zip code, our language, our skin? Can our vision extend beyond us versus them towards a bridge of love where true justice bends, where all our walls crumble and fall between those people who make us feel so uncomfortable? Different and distant, they seem so unlovable. But come closer. You'll discover there's love for them too. No more or no less, but just as much as you. This is the truth we often may forget. There is a table that offers all a place to sit. That of a transformational relationship when we celebrate everyone's human sacredness. For we are them and they are us, all created in love's image. Who is your everyone? Let's do that one more time together. Who is your everyone? Yeah, that's that piece right there. Just inviting us into those questions together. Yeah.
I know, Joe, you're gonna do another one. But
Yeah, I can share one more. Yeah.
But before we start, is there any of our Clubhouse folks?
Soul wanted to speak.
Soul wants to speak. Soul.
Joe?
Yes.
I'm a writer as well.
Yeah.
And it looks like you and I both kind of like write, I would say similar. I'm not going to say the same because I don't want to, you know, but it's like you have me in tears. And Vladdy, you have me in tears. The both of you just like, I'm wearing makeup, so I'm trying to fight my tears. But it's just like, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Soul. That's beautiful. Yeah, I always try to create the space for us to normalize crying and to be vulnerable and to express the emotions that we feel. So thank you for your openness and your vulnerability and being moved and stirred. I would love to hear or read your poetry as well sometime if there's a way to share that. Love to connect with that. So.
I would love to as well. We need to. I was saying the same thing. It's like you read my mind. It's. I was just saying I would love to connect with you.
Yes.
We'll make that happen.
We will make that happen, Soul. Is there anyone else that wants to speak? Or has a reaction or a love? It's just so many wonderful, gorgeous faces out there. Yes, Beth.
I was just wondering if Joe's writing is available somewhere online.
It is. Yeah, I'm really excited to say that I just published my first book of poetry through a publishing company called Sparkhouse. Yeah. And so you can check it out at sparkhouse.org, or you can go to my website. My website is joedavispoetry.com. I make it really simple for people to find me. joedavispoetry.com or Joe Davis Poetry on any social media. You'll be able to find my work, my songs, my poems. I do theater productions and concerts. And so all that is out there through Joe Davis Poetry. So
Thank you, Joe. And A.M. put that in the chat. So you could just click it right now and then go there after the show. And then Louise wanted to say something.
Louise said she thought it was a very thought-provoking poem. That was earlier. I saw in the chat. So we'll do more. Joe, why don't you give us another poem?
Yeah. Hopefully Louise can figure out the mute situation.
No,
I'll share.
There we go. I just lost the screen for a minute, and it was like, because I went to the website, so I was on the website, and then. But anyhow, I did share in the chat. Your poetry is so powerful, and I am absolutely going to share with the folks in my community, because we have folks down here. We have a lot of homeless. And our church has a thrift store, and I work Tuesday afternoons at the thrift store, and I see, and they all need our love. They all require our love and our respect. And we have just one more thing I will say. Our greeting every Sunday morning is, no matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are always welcome here. And when this faith community says always everyone, they really mean it.
Wonderful. Thanks, Louise, for sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're going to take it back to Kairos.
To Joe, actually.
Joe, yes.
Yeah, I'll share one more poem here for us. This is one of my favorite poems to share. It's called Show Up. And I truly believe that one of the most beautiful and powerful things that we can commit to doing is showing up. And to me, showing up doesn't necessarily mean showing up to a physical place, but it means being present and practicing authenticity and integrity. And whenever we make that choice to be fully present with authenticity and integrity, I think something miraculous happens, something magical happens. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, if you're showing up with your full self, the world is going to change just because of your presence. And so thank you all for showing up. This poem goes out to you. It goes, whenever I say show up, I want to invite you to one of my practices that I have. So whenever you hear the word, that phrase, show up in this poem, I invite you to take a moment of pause and just place your hand over your heart and to just breathe deeply. And to remind yourself in whatever ways you can that your body is good and worthy of love. There's nothing you can say or do to change that. Just exactly as you are in your fullness, all parts of yourself are good and worthy of love. So take a moment to just hold your heart, feel your heartbeat, feel your breath. Show up. Every time you hear that, we'll do that together. We've each been called to this place, this time and this season. You may not yet know the rhyme or the reason. You may not feel, think, or believe in same things I believe in, but we've been asked to show up. Show up wherever you are from. You can come here to be free. Bring your full selves, both your head and your heart, your hands and your feet, and anything and everything infinitely beyond any duality, your sexuality, gender, race, age, or ability. We all have the ability to be. Without you, I am incomplete. Without you, there is no we. I need you not just to survive, but to thrive, to come fully awake and alive with potential and possibility. Join me at the table for this wide, and there's lots of food to eat. So show up and be fed and feed others, satiating a different kind of hunger, fueling the fire in our bellies. No matter what journey you're on, where you've been or what you've done, all will be well, and we're all welcome to laugh, cry, dance, write, breathe, and bleed into the margins and follow the call into the far reaches of who we are. Whether you run, walk, crawl, even if you fall, we fall in love. But just show up. Show up to answer the call to justice, to transform both the soul and the bodily world the soul inhabits. Show up with all your awkwardness and bad habits. Show up with your doubts and with your questions, knowing here, you can ask them. Show up with your wounds and your scars. We all have baggage, but know that together, we can unpack it. This is no mistake. You're not here by accident. You are here to share the stories of your sacred passage. You are the only you that ever has been. You are not the magician, you are the magic. So show up to this place here where there's no grace period, there's only grace, period. Bring your fears and insecurities. Let us marvel in the mystery. Let us listen each other to life with a deep, holy listening. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? That's the sound of the genuine within you. The spirit stirring near you, but if you don't show up, how can anyone hear you? Show up. Even if you don't know for certain. You may have the truth and healing for which this world is searching. In this grand universe, we're but small workers with a big purpose because of our hearts widening the circle. Hearts that are broken, hearts that are open, so a little light can shine through, a little hope for the hopeless. Wherever you go, simply know the spirit of this place goes with you. So go. Ready with sleeves rolled up, always growing, never fully grown up. Ready with all your heart, mind, body, and soul, simply to show up.
Oh, Joe. Soul, I agree. I have tears in my eyes too. Thank you, Joe. It really is truly a blessing to have you on with us. Thank you so much. We have a saying that once you kind of connect with Kairos, or you become a Kairosian. Once a Kairosian, always a Kairosian. So welcome into the Kairos family, Joe. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So I think we should have Joe back, right? Yeah, all right, we're gonna. And if you want, Joe will be on again this afternoon. We do a show at 1 and it's live. And you never know who will show up. Parker, should we do?
I think we should. We are close to the end, but I was thinking about that show up and that everyone, and it oh, I gotta use this mic. And it reminded me of a song that for me reminds me of the everyone of my world. And I loved it because I have 2 heartbeats going right now, which just is amazing to me. But it's you. And you and you and you. You are the everyone of my world and my baby's world and this Kairos family and my actual family's world. And I just want to say that you matter so much to me. And as we let in the sun and the love of this time here together, it just reminded me of a song. We're going to do 2 more. Don't worry, Vladdy. We're passing it to you to end us here today. It just reminded me of that song about the sunshine. You ready? Shine, my only sunshine. So I just invite you to feel that love, that everyone in your body. That's right. We're going to keep the pathway of love going here, and we're going to send it to you, Vladdy, in just a sec. Here we go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Woo! We got a little dobro in here today. Well, thank you for all of your sunshine that you brought here today, Joe, and all of our Kairosians on this digital dance floor. What a blessing. We've got one more final dance for you, Vladdy. I'm going to pass it to you. We'll be here next week. We actually have special guest Ina Yuka, which is Vladdy's band with his mom. So see you next week.
Tell your friends, invite them to come and join us. We'd love to have more folks on, and we're so glad you're here. Okay, take it, Vladdy. Oh, Vladdy.
Thank you so much. Hello? Yeah, thank you so much. Such a beautiful day with everyone. I'm really excited to listen to Soul's poetry. And Joe, thank you. Thank you for being here. Kairos, this is Kairos Club, right? Kairos Clubhouse. So whatever you want to make things happen, we meet right here. This song, it's called Vivir Mi Vida, To Live My Life, by Mark Anthony. And you guys know we've been singing it, and it's becoming our song, right? It's about, the song talks about laughing and dancing and living your life, you know, as fully as you can. And we changed the lyrics a little bit. It goes like this in the beginning. In Spanish goes like this. Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. We're gonna change the lyrics. We're gonna sing it in English, and we're gonna say this. I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna dance and live my life with Kairos Alive. I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna dance and live my life with Kairos Alive. Lai 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 lai, lai 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 lai, lai 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 lai, lai 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 lai. Thank you, and of course move however you want. We're gonna kind of play it in a cumbia rhythm. And the song goes like this. A veces llega la lluvia para limpiar las heridas. A veces solo una gota puede vencer la sequía. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué? Si duele una pena, se olvidar. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué? Si así es la vida, hay que vivirla. Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna dance to live my life with Kairos Alive. Everyone, lay, 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 lay. I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna dance to live my life with Kairos Alive. Thank you.
Thanks for coming, everyone. See you next week.